Uh, as we all know, it's Thursday 2nd, which is tomorrow, is the voting day for in the United Kingdom for this party. We have to elect. We have to select. Sorry about this noise. Not tomorrow. They say we have to vote. We should vote. We must vote. But which party we have to vote? I have just found this manifesto of Labour in my hand. Andy Byrne's photo right in the front and says vote for Andy. So, I mean, you have to be very careful who would you vote for, what these parties have achieved or what they have done for you. So I certainly myself clear about which party I'm going to vote, and there are very good reasons for that. If you look on the Labour Party, we know that is their manifesto and what they are aiming for, what they have done, or how they have misguided the public. It's very important we have to learn this. Andy Burnham has been Mayor of Manchester for such a long time. First of all, I'll address the issue of CAS, Clean Air Zone charges, which they are going to bring by December 2025. What are they going to achieve apart from financial gain? That's the main objective of them. They have been given grant to distribute properly among those people or among those businesses. Those are finding it's absolutely difficult or hard to survive. But Andy Burnham's target is all those big businesses. Like, for example, he has given substantial amount of money to those big bus companies, and he's not bothered or concerned about small businesses. For example, in taxi trade, which is privatized or hackney or delivery or working people for Amazons or whatsoever, those don't have their own vehicles. They wanted this vehicle to be replaced with electric vehicles. And how expensive these electric vehicles are, we all know very well. So these grants are meant to be handed out to all those businesses, those are trying or working hard to survive, especially after pandemic, corona. Every business is struggling with it. But their money is for all those bus companies, not for small businesses like taxi drivers or taxi trade. So hence, I will not vote for Labour. Second thing about their policy of Labour, general policy on Palestine. Forget about Palestine, that those people are Muslims, Christians, Hindus, Jews, Christians, or any other. Just think of them as a human being. What have they done for human beings? Since October last year, it's 6 months now, non-stop bombardment on those innocent civilians, and they have been killed. Over 40,000 people have been killed, and the policy of Labour on Israel is that they certainly will back them up, all the actions of Israel. So they're talking about human people, and I'm really emotional on this, that how can they talk about this when they're bombarding those innocent people and have been killing so many people, and they wanted us to vote Labour to stay in power, to back Israel, the genocide they have been committing. Hence, my vote will never ever be for Labour Party. A couple of days ago, I was in Longside for shopping, and I was just passing by, and there were a few people standing there, and they were, of course, representing a Labour Party. And I certainly asked this question. I said, your leader has mentioned on Palestinian policy that they justify the aggression of Israel forces in Gaza and killing of innocent people. Oh, no, they have changed their policies or whatsoever. That's absolutely rubbish what they talked about. They are liars. So I certainly will not vote for these liars. Labour Party is a party full of lies. Coming back to Andy Burnham, they created a B network, they said. A B network is like cheap bus fare or into town. So those people, those bus companies are already making millions and billions of pounds. And the grant, they're giving them more grant because they are keeping their own cut into this. They're not thinking about small businesses. And they want to vote from small businesses. We as a middle class people, we should be thinking carefully who should be voting for. So I urge you, I request you, do not vote for Labour. If you're voting for Labour, you're voting your company to go bankrupt. If you're voting for Labour, you're voting against human rights. Think of Palestine. Think about all those innocent children, women, old people, young people, all those innocent lives. So I think you will be guilty, consciously guilty, if you vote for Labour. Thank you for listening.